Hello everybody and welcome to the unboxing and review of the Macabre Tarot. How much fun is this packaging? Like, how cool is that? I saw it in my local shop and I couldn't resist. I had to have it. As you can see, beautiful design with this gold foil on it, right? With the moon phases and the bats and just snakes and daggers and just really, really cool artwork. So let's check out the back real quick. You have a few depictions of the cards, published by Rockpool Publishing. Are you ready to embrace everything that lives in the shadows? Step into the darkness and release your fears. 78 cards, and it says right here, be warned, this deck is not for the lighthearted or weak-spirited. I am intrigued. So I took the plastic out, as you can see. Let's open it up, and it opens up like this. Oh, what is this? What's going on here? Wait, I actually have no idea what that is. We're gonna, so literally this was wrapped with plastic. I literally just took the plastic out just for this. So we're going to find out what that is. I wonder if the book explains anything, does it? Oh, that's cute. To my husband, Curtis, who's my guide, my muse, and my best friend. Without you, this deck wouldn't exist. Usually you pull this. Oh my God. So it's like, wait, it's like a coffin opening? Is that what it is? Oh my God, that's hilarious. One more time. So you close it. That's funny. Now here's the thing. That's gonna drive me crazy. It's absolutely gonna drive me nuts. So that was fun, but I'm not doing that again. Okay, so that's the opening. That's actually a really fun thing. I've never seen this in any other. Okay, so when I close it, it stops. But I've never seen this like just really fun, quirky element added to a card deck. So that's super fun. Okay, let's put this aside and let's check out the book. The book has a really like a petal finish on the cover and the back. It feels really nice to the touch. So here you've got the introduction, how to use the cards, and then you got the major arcana explanation. Then you have the minor arcana. And then you've got, that's about it, actually. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I skipped one. And then you have about the author. Oh, I can already see. Is it like that in all of them? Yes, it is. So I already noticed that you have bones, daggers, crystals, and cups. So I'm assuming cups is cups. I'm assuming daggers is swords. Bones is wands, and crystals are pentacles or discs. But we're gonna look at the deck and look at the book and see if I'm right or not. But I can also see that you have terror, nightmare, haunting, and massacre, which I'm assuming, of course, just judging it from the table of contents, that these are the court cards, which in a more traditional tarot deck, for example, the original Rider-Waite-Smith next to me here, it would be the page, the knight, the queen, and the king, or if you're using a different deck, the princess, the prince, the queen, and the king. Okay, so we've got introduction, and I'm gonna read you guys the first paragraph, just so we know what we're getting ourselves into. And it says, in Jungian philosophy, the shadow is the unknown parts of yourself. Shadow work, a long process that involves meditation and introspection, allows you to dive deep within your own psyche and connect to the parts you wouldn't otherwise know. And I'm someone who, I love tarot, and I'm definitely a shadow work facilitator. When I do readings for people and clients, I definitely do a lot of shadow work and we get deeper. And you can do shadow work on yourself. So to demystify a little bit of shadow work, it's kind of like, it's therapy. That's exactly what it is. It's therapy, it's introspection. When you are journaling, when you pull cards, even if not this one specifically, but when you pull any tarot cards, they do reveal to you blockages, right? And certain patterns that we are doing that can be limiting us. that's shadow work right there. You're seeing something that you otherwise wouldn't be able to notice or see. Anyway, let's move on. How to use the cards. Oh yes, so here we go. The page is terror, the knight is nightmare, the queen is haunting, and the king is massacre. Now, I'm probably gonna get canceled for this, but I'm not someone who loves Halloween. I like it, it's fun, and I mean, I like it enough where I got this deck, right? I mean, super fun deck, and even just the name, Macabre Tarot. Of course, it's Halloween-ish. But I'm not sure how I feel about these title changes. I like them, and I get it, they fit the deck 100%. So I feel good about it. It's just, I don't know, I just see myself being confused by like, wait, which one is the king? Which one is the queen? You know what I mean? But I'm sure the more you use this deck, you're just gonna get more comfortable with it. So it's gonna become like second nature. And as you guys saw, I just got this deck. So here we got some spreads. You have a single card. You have the Explore the Shadow spread. That's really interesting. The Coffin spread. That's cool. What's D? Oh, okay. I see here. So pull the Death card, D, from your deck and place it in the center of your reading. And then the other cards are just as you shuffle and pull. Okay, interesting. The Tombstone spread. Then we get into the cards. The Major Arcana, and okay, so as you can see, you get a color depiction, you have the title, you have some keywords for upright and reversed, and then you have a description of like what it means. So let's read the divine. So I'm assuming, okay, previously the High Priestess. So it looks like there are some name changes, which I'm actually very okay with. So let's read the divine. That's one of my favorite cards in any tarot deck. So it's previously the High Priestess. Upright, divine knowledge, tapping into the collective unconscious, and reversed is repression and disconnection. The divine is that quiet voice in the back of your mind that says, don't go there, it's dangerous. It's the whisper in the night that reminds you to check your locks or to avoid turning down a dark alley. It's your connection to the divine knowledge, the collective unconscious. Trust your intuition as it's telling you something you may not be willing to understand. Very interesting. So you get a little paragraph of, looks like all of them. So it goes, I guess it changes the background, right? From black to gold to white. And that's it for all the majors. Let's go to the minors real quick. Here's the world. And then the minor arcana. Let's see what those look like. So we've got the Ace of Bones. Wait, does it explain? Okay, so here we go. I was right. So bones is a suit of fire. Daggers, the suit of air, which would be swords. The suit of fire would be wands. Crystals, the suit of earth, which would be pentacles or discs. And cups, the suit of water, which is cups. So they didn't change that one. Okay, so I do like how the minor arcana gets the same amount of love as the major arcana. We see a lot of like the major arcana getting pages of meanings, and then the minor arcana are just kind of like second nature. But this one seems to be the same idea, right? You have a color depiction, you have the title, upright and reverse, and then a paragraph. And it goes like that, looks like for all of them. Then let's go just towards the end real quick. We have the nightmare. Oh yeah, so we have the terror, we have the nightmare, we have the haunting, and we have the massacre. Okay, and then about the author, Samantha West. Okay, great book, love it. So let's get into the cards. Ooh, look at that beautiful gold edging. Let me take this plastic sleeve out of the way. Okay. Oh, look at the backs. The backs are really beautiful. Wow. Okay, love it. Gold edge. Let's see. The cardstock is great. It's flexible, but you know it's gonna last you a long time. It's pretty flexible, but it's good. I like it. And it does have like a petal finish as well. It's not very prominent, but it's definitely there. Okay, so I am gonna show you guys all the cards. As you saw, oh wait. So when you get a gold edge deck like this, make sure that you separate all your cards because sometimes they do come a little bit glued together. Okay, we should be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys all of them. They are in order, as you saw me just take this leaf out. If you don't want to see all of them, you can jump around or skip this part altogether, but I'm gonna show you guys all of them. So here we've got the Fool. Now, here's my only thing, is that we saw in the book, right, especially with the High Priestess. So here's the Fool. Let's actually get to the High Priestess. So here's the Fool. Here's a really cool magician. I like this a lot. And here's the Divine. Beautiful eye. We got a star. We got the moons. We have some leaves. Here's the thing. I wish the Fool, for example, I can intuit what this is, right? You're speaking your voice. You're about to, like, the mind is not there, but you're almost like about to speak the mind. Maybe this is the brain coming out of the mouth. Not sure, but it's just what I'm seeing, right? In my head is what I'm imagining. I do wish that the book would give an explanation of the art, a better explanation of the art. It gives you what the card means, and it's a great book, as we saw, for card meanings. But this is a very unique deck. It's very different from quote unquote tradition. And I love that. I love when we break away from tradition. I just really also love when the artist tells me why and what this means and why they chose, for example, a bunny or a fox. Looks like a mixture of the two, but why did you choose an animal for this one, and why this animal in particular? So that's my only thing. The ethereal, ooh, so the ethereal is number 3, which would be the Empress. I do like the name change. The rigid would be the Emperor. Also interesting name change that I like. Oh, the Guide for the Hierophant. Absolutely, that's a great name change. The Lovers. We have the Chariots. Oh, do you guys see that? It's like the hands coming out of the shadows. Wow, okay. Definitely a macabre. The artwork definitely lives up to the deck's name. So here we've got Strength. The Hermit. Okay, I think we have a stuck one. Hold on, guys. Okay, so we got the Hermit. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful Wheel of Fortune. We've got Justice. The Hanged. Oh, it's a mermaid. That's interesting. We have Death. Temperance. The Devil. Usually it's a goat. The Tower. Is it me, or does this give you like Addams Family vibes? We got the Star. Oh, Medusa. Very beautiful. The Moon. Oh, the Sun. We have Judgment and the World. And then we go into the Ace of Bones, which we said it was the Ace of Wands or Fire. The Two of Bones. So as you can already tell, it's a very simplistic deck. I definitely would not recommend this for a beginner. If you're just starting out, it can be confusing. You know, if you're definitely not familiar, yeah, I don't know. I hate to just be like, you wouldn't understand, but that's kind of what I want to say, you know, because even me, I'm like, what? But I get what they're coming from. So here we have the Terror of Bones, which will be the Page. The Nightmare, which is the Knight. That's easy to remember, right? Knight. The Haunting, which is the Queen. And the Massacre, which is the King. I do love, I'm gonna just be a little critical here. I do love when they make, a lot of decks are doing this out there, which they make the King, quote unquote, as a feminine energy, or as like a more obvious woman, right? But this one, it's going to confuse me because I'm going to think that she's the queen versus the king. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, right? Because it's just all about our intuition. And when you're doing a reading, the meanings kind of do get mixed up and they change and shift. And that's the fun part of reading tarot cards. So we've got the 2 of daggers, the 3, that's a pretty iconic image. The 4, you got a little coffin here. 5. The 6, it's like a little ghost. Oh, I skipped one. 6, 7, okay, here we go. We got the 8, 9, and the 10. Then you got the Terror. Wait, I skipped one. Sorry. It's just because they do get stuck. You guys see that? How it gets like stuck? Okay, so here we got the Terror. We have Nightmare. We have a Haunting. And the Massacre. Oh, absolutely not. I don't do clowns. No, I'm not that scared of clowns. It's just, of course, this is a creepy clown. It is the Massacre Tarot, right? So then we go into the Ace of Crystals. This is also a pretty iconic image for the 2 of Crystals or the 2 of Pentacles or 2 of Discs. Here's the 3. Oof, a little creepy for crystals. 5, 6. That's cute. Little skull flower. The 8 of crystals. 10. She looks a little sad for the 10 of crystals. Oh, she's looking sexy. Terror of crystals. The Nightmare. He's gotta be a nightmare. We got the Haunting. And the Massacre of crystals. Then we get into the Ace of Cups, a little cocktail. The 2 of Cups. The 3. 5. 6. So some cards, not many, definitely not many, but some are very pip-ish, right? Like this one and the 8 of Wands or 8 of Bones. Here's the 9 of Cups. This 10 is very, very beautiful. And then we get into the Terror of Cups, the Nightmare, the Haunting of Cups, and finally the Massacre of Cups. And here are the backs one more time. The backs are really cool. So yeah, this is actually a really fun, different, unique deck. The Massacre Tarot by Samantha West. If you guys like creepy things, if you guys love Halloween and you love weird, quirky, fun, and interesting decks that definitely make you think, this is one of them. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing and review of the Macabre. I almost said Massacre Tarot, but it's the Macabre Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.